Good afternoon, everyone. It's Sunday, May 8th, Mother's Day. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon and the temperature is around 75 degrees. I've got my grandson Sawyer with me today. Wave at him, Sawyer. And there's quite a bit of activity at both of the entrances here at the hives. Appears to be some pollen coming in. Sawyer and I are going to open up the hive here, and we're going to check the queen right side and see if they've been building a lot more comb. And then we're going to check the queenless side and see if they finished drawing out the queen cells and see what the progress is there. Got stung in the mouth, so I better get my veil on. So I'll be back. So I'm back. I've got my veil on now. Sawyer's got my new bee jacket on today, so he's well protected. So we're going to take a look here at the hive. Got the top off of it. And take a look at the entrances from above here. I think we'll take a look at the queen right side first. So let me get it opened up and we'll take a quick look. Well, they've drawn out quite a bit more on this first frame from what it was the last time we were out here. Looks like they've used up a lot of the nectar that, or moved it, that was in the comb before. I'm going to pull it back and take a look at the next frame over and see what we got. Okay, this frame's got a good pattern on it, both sides. There's quite a few drones on here. There's one right there. So that's a good sign. There's the open cells, a lot of them have larvae in them, so.
It smells honey.
Yeah, smells good, doesn't it?
Yep.
Here's a look at the next frame. A lot of the same. I'm not going to pull all the frames out today. I see some drones. I see cat brood, open brood, so they look like they're doing well. There's a little nectar around the outside. We're gonna slide these next frames over and see what's on the other side. So we've got this foundation. They haven't done anything with it yet. And they're drawing out this partial frame pretty good yet. And it looks like they're drawing all the other frames. I'm gonna take a look and see what it looks like on the next frame over. Here's a look at the next frame. Looks like they're getting kind of low on nectar. We've had a rainy week last week, so there wasn't too many days that they could get out and bring in nectar. So this next week is supposed to be better. Temperatures are going to be in the 80s and up to in the low 90s. And I think at nighttime it's going to get down to in the 70s, low 70s. So they'll be able to get out and forage more this next week if there's plenty of forage around. Here's a look at the entrance and the pollen coming in. I'm going to close this up and we'll take a look at the queenless side. Here's a look at the queenless side. There's a lot of bees. They haven't started drawing this first frame that I give them when I split them, so. But it appears they're drawing the other frames out more and more yet. So I'm going to take a look and see if we can find the queen cells that I put in here and see if they finish capping those. I'll be back in a moment. Well, we've got 2 capped queen cells, maybe 3. Looks like maybe 3 there. Yep. And there's a queen cup that they didn't finish, so evidently that one didn't have an egg in it. Let me check a couple more frames here. Well, this frame has got some capped brood and some honey up in the corners, which this brood should be emerging here soon. Looks like there's one there emerging right now. They're in the center of the screen. This would be the brood from the queen that's in the other side, so because there's no laying queen in here yet. There's bee bread and nectar and capped honey. A lot of drones and worker bees. I don't see a queen cell on this frame. There's a queen cup there, but it's not got anything in it. We'll check the next frame here. Well, there's 2 good queen cells here on this side of the frame, and they're capped, so we should be getting a queen here before too long. So that's a total of 4 capped queen cells. So these 2 are a little bigger than the ones on the other frame. There's still a little bit of capped brood on this frame that hasn't emerged yet. A lot of drone brood down here along the bottom edge of the frame that hasn't emerged yet. This frame has got a lot of honey and nectar on it too, so they're doing good for stores. Of course, they haven't been feeding brood like the other frame, the other colony that's on the other side, so they're not using as many of their resources. Well, I'm going to get this closed up, and we'll be back here in just a moment. Well, that's all with the layens hive today. Got anything to say, Sawyer?
No.
No?
Nothing. Nope.
Well, what Sawyer wanted to say is, if you like this video, give it a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And we thank you for watching today. Till we see you at the bee yard next time, happy beekeeping. Oh, and by the way, I promised you to look at my lip. There's where the girl gave me a kiss on the lip earlier. So, we'll see you next time, and thanks for watching.